Fucking hell. What a game, eh? Brighton versus Manchester United. This is my match review, and we're going to be talking about the match. Obviously, like, duh. How comes Ole did not pick Eric Bailly? I tried to answer that in this video, so do stick around. And if you're new to the channel, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My Twitch channel name should be coming up. Do join in. You know, we can have a talk about this game or other games or other stuff. Let's go. As you can see, this is the lineup. It seems like Ole went for a 4-2-3-1 formation. It ended 3-2, but a lot of controversies, a lot of good things to take from the game, but a lot of bad things at the same time. Let's talk about the lineup, right? I was gonna go crazy, right? I don't understand how Ole is persistent with Lindelof, right? Lindelof does not complement Harry Maguire. Not at all. Like, not at all. I'm trying to be nice here. Eric Bailly is fit, fresh. He's raring to go. He had a good game the last game, right? But it seems that Ole doesn't trust Eric Bailly enough. Now, whether it's a fitness issue or whatever, we don't know. As per Ole's pre-match conference, he did say that you know, everybody's fit except for Tuanzebe. So the fact that Eric Bailly hasn't started the game baffles me, because if you watch the first half, our defense was torn apart. We would look lethargic. We were second to the ball every time. The defense, in all honesty, was a disaster, right? Lindelof and Harry Maguire do not pair well together, and I think most of the teams in the Premier League are starting to figure that one out. Hence why we've been having a lot of problems in the back end of last season, and certainly going into this season, right? So for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not to start Eric Bailly has to be one thing and one thing only. He picked up a knock. That's gotta be it. It's not form issue. It's not fitness. If it's a fitness issue, we will know about it. But it's certainly not a form issue. So why is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not picking Eric Bailly? It's only for one reason. I hope I answered it. You know, I think everybody's thinking the same thing. It's gotta be the fact that Eric Bailly has picked up a knock, or something has happened in the background, and he has not picked him. Because today's game further solidifies how poor Harry Maguire and Lindelof are paired together. Teams are starting to suss them out. You need someone to complement an £80 million defender, right? Unfortunately, Eric Bailly, on his feet, he's one of the best defenders at the club. Yes, the quality of the other defenders are poor, but he is one of the best defenders at the club. That first half showed how much we need someone who's pacey, powerful, willing to put the neck on the line. And at the moment, I don't see that from Lindelof. Yes, I'm having a go at Lindelof because, let's face it, he's the one that's going to get dropped, not Harry Maguire. Although Harry Maguire, it was suspect. That was first of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sort of selection when it came out. Baffled me, like baffled me. The rest of the team, as expected, you know, if you watch my pre-match preview of the game, my lineup was the same as what Ole Gunnar picked, except for Lindelof. Let's talk about Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba had another crappy game yet again, right? It took Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you can see on the lineup, it took Ole Gunnar Solskjaer over an hour to make that change. He needs to have a bit more balls and make that change. And who does it bring on? Who does it bring on? Fred. When we have Donny van der Beek on the bench. Now, I don't know what Donny van der Beek has to do to get a start. He has been phenomenal the last two games for us, and even he came on in what? Let me just scroll down for you guys. He came on the 91st minute. Like 91st minute, Donny van der Beek comes on for Anthony Martial, who had a poor game as well, by the way. But that's fine. You know, we don't have any other strikers. That's the problem I'm having here, right? You have someone who deserves a start. Eric Bailly deserves a start. Then you have someone who's been on a poor run of form and he's been a disaster. Yet you bring on someone else who's equally has been poor as Paul Pogba, which is Fred. You leave out someone who's been clearly one of our best players, like in the two games that we played, Luton and Crystal Palace. Donny van der Beek has been our best player. You bring him on in the 91st minute. It doesn't make sense. I want to really know what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's mentality and the thinking in the game was. I just want to know. And again, we're talking about his substitute changes. Lo and behold, we've been talking about that for a very, very long time. His substitutions and the timing of the substitutions has not been great. It's still suspect. But anyway, the positive thing is that we got 3 points. Yes, we conceded 2 goals. Brighton did deserve it. And to be frank, the best team should have got at least a point. There's a lot of drama, obviously. Rashford's goal, my God. I don't know who that defender was, but he got sent packing home 3 times in that one move. What a goal by Marcus Rashford. Loved it. And that's what I want to see from Rashford. And you can see that's his 2 games in a row that he started to score. And I hope it gives him more and more confidence to go out and get more goals, because Rashford and Martial getting goals will turn our season around, and they're the main goal threats in our squad. Yes, Greenwood is there, but he's still young and you can't expect him to score 20-30 goals a season. Rashford and Martial, you can, and they are capable of getting 20-30 goals each per season, easy. And I'm glad that Rashford has got the goal that he scored. He'll build his confidence even more. For me, goal of the month so far, goal of the month. It's been great. Look, Brighton, credit to them, they had a fantastic game. They should have got something out of the game. The coach, even in his post-match conference, said the same thing. Yes, he complained about time being added on, and I did say that's a lot of time being added on, but we'll take it. I mean, we were leading 2-1, and Bruno Fernandes gave away a penalty, and scored a penalty right on the last kick of the game. A lot of drama happened, VAR checks, them hitting the post 5 times, which has been the most in the Premier League for a very, very long time. Can't remember what was the stat I read, but it was something ridiculous. But Bruno Fernandes obviously scored the penalty on the 99th minute to get us the 3 points. Unfortunately, it wasn't deserved for Brighton. I think Brighton deserved at least a point, but we'll take it. That's 2 games won in a row now, and we need more of these type of performance minus the defensive errors. David De Gea did make a fantastic save before Brighton got the equaliser in 2-2, but it is what it is. We got the 3 points, and that's all that matters. But some of the suspects in terms of decision making and the lineup has got me thinking a little bit. If you look at the Premier League table now, let me bring it up. You should see it on your screen now. We have moved up to 13th position, which is progress, I guess. Although a lot of the teams are still playing or due to play, so that can easily change. But it's good to get a victory of this kind, you can say. We showed a lot of fighting spirit in the second half. We came out fighting, I felt. In the first half, there was no team cohesion. It was lethargic. But in the second half, we came out fighting, And I think that's probably, a bit of a kick up the arse in the halftime team talk that has definitely made us come out stronger. But it shouldn't be the case, with the quality that we have in the squad, in the starting 11, especially the midfield trio. The quality that we had, we should be burying a team like Brighton, with all due respect, obviously, well and truly before we go into the half time. At least that, not go into half time 1-0 down. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's post-match conference, right, or press conference, or presser, whatever you want to call it. He had a few things to say. It should be popping up on your screen right about now. Big shout out to United Report. I do follow them on Twitter. They update consistently and very well done. So I'm going to read you out what they've been writing. This is what Ole had to say. We got away with the one. Maybe 1 point we deserve. We didn't deserve more, but the character deserved more. The Brighton are a difficult team to play against. We don't have the legs and sharpness, but we will get there. We have plenty to work ahead. Went on to say, at this point in the season, it's vital for us to get 3 points. It's been a long time since we won the game towards the end. Last season we had so many draws, 12 or something. We didn't win late on in games like we used to at this club. They've dug in, worked hard. We know we're not fit yet, and you can see they were fitter than us, Brighton is. But they are actually one of the teams in the league who run the most, so we knew it would be a difficult game. Physically, we're not there yet. We'll get there. The reaction to both goals was brilliant. We didn't play before the first goal, and the reaction to the last one was great. Very strong mentally. That's part of the big being a penalty taker. That's in regards to Bruno Fernandes. Goalkeepers and penalty takers need to keep the focus and be mentally strong. Bruno has got one of the strongest mentalities I've come across. I'm very happy with Rashford to get that goal. He just a couple of inches offside on a counter attack from Mason Greenwood's cross. We did see some moments we didn't see last week, so we are getting a bit better. We need to stop crosses better. We need to get into blocks in the box better, crossbar a few times, though I think David De Gea had most of them in control, better finishing from them, and they could have got 3 points. And I agree with that. Thank you, Ollie, for that. I agree with that, you know, bit of a... obviously we're behind in terms of fitness, etc, etc, and it could have gone either way. And to get a goal late winner, we haven't done that many times, and we got too many draws last season. He's right. That's one win in the bag, and it's been a good game to end in that fashion. Yes, it has been frustrating. It has been frustrating in the first half, but in the second half we did good. But to answer that question that's in the thumbnail, why didn't Eric Bailly start? Honestly, none of us know. None of us actually know, unless you know, he had a bit of a knock. I think he's had a knock, a last minute knock, so he had to be taken off. He did come on right at the end to, you know, shore up the defense. But my God, he needs to start, and I hope he starts the next game. We play Brighton again in the AFL Cup next. But this is my match review of Brighton versus Manchester United. That's Brighton 2, Manchester United 3. Includes the lineup and obviously the match report and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference. As always, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next upload, and stay far.